Hi, this is Alan, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. I want to talk to you today about something that is very near and dear to me, and that's children. Now, if you kind of look over my left shoulder here, you'll see the university graduation pictures of our son and daughter. We're very, very proud of them and their accomplishments and how they've matured into great adults. What I'm going to talk to you about today, my wife and I did not experience personally. However, this is one of the most common situations I dealt with professionally. And that's children who have that unfortunate situation where they can't focus at school. They really struggle with structure. Their attention is very short. And so they suffer from things like attention deficit disorder, attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, just hyperactivity, and they just struggle with life, and their families and their schools just struggle with them, and I know that everybody would like a little peace in the lives of the children and in their own lives. So I began to research this from a nutritional point of view and to see if there was things that could help. I already knew from my background as a pharmacist the various drugs that were being used and could provide some relief. The question that most parents began to ask me was, is there something else? Is there something we could give our children that might help them and work naturally and make them feel better? And so I went looking for some research. Now, I was fortunate to live in a place where there was a large institution where they'd done research on the brain and vitamin B. Now, mega dose vitamin B. And I want you to know that I'm not talking to you about putting your child on mega doses of vitamin B. It's just the research. And the research showed that doses of vitamin B in combination, not individual vitamin Bs, but certain vitamin Bs in combination could actually help calm the brain. And then I started to look at omega fatty acid research. Now, you'll see in another video that omegas are one of my very, very favorite supplements. And they're one of my top two. I have two supplements that I think are the most important of all. Omegas. And here's what I found. I found that fish oils were better than vegetable oils. So fish omega oils worked better than the vegetable omega oils. And then I looked at another product that had been researched in other areas, and that's ginseng with Ginko. Interesting thing about ginseng with Ginko is it crosses the blood-brain barrier and it actually brings more oxygen to your blood. So you could imagine more oxygen means more nutrition. It just means more of everything getting into the brain. And so I thought, wonder if we put those together in a combination some way, if that would help. And so that's exactly what we did. And so a few of the parents, we started working together and we discovered a formula. And I'm going to give you that formula. And we also discovered there was a particular brand of nutritional supplements that were the most reliable. Now, when I recommend supplements sometimes to people, they'll take my recommendations and they head off and they go to their favorite store, Costco, or wherever they go, health food store, someplace, and they look for the least expensive, something that fits their budget. And we tried a lot of those things, and we came across some supplements that actually proved to be the most reliable. So I'm going to recommend these to you because they proved to be the most reliable. Doesn't mean there isn't something else out there in the market that wouldn't do this as well, but in our years of working with this, these proved to be the most reliable. The first is an omega fatty acid of fish oil. They're a very small capsule. They come in 150 milligrams per capsule, and we discovered that the best dose was 3 at bedtime. Now, the secret to omega fatty acids is that you can freeze them. You can actually put them in the freezer, and then when you give them to the children, they're these small, they're frozen, they pass through the stomach into the intestinal tract, and you don't get that, like you have a fish in your mouth, the next day. The other thing we discovered is a low-dose vitamin stress B complex. And once again, it's really important to understand that the B vitamins work together, so giving them in a combination. So a low-dose stress B vitamin, small tablet that children can swallow, and then the Gensing with Ginko. So here's the formula. 3 capsules, that's 450 milligrams of omega fatty acids, fish oil, omegas, at night. In the morning, 1 tablet of Gensing with Ginko and 1 tablet of low stress B with breakfast. And then at lunch or around lunchtime, another Gensing with Ginko and another stress B. And we discovered that that formula worked on practically every child to help calm them down, help them be more functional at school, and brought some peace to the life of the child and the parents. So that formula is available from me on my website. That's doyouhavesomethingforthis.com, or you can just email me at Ogden, that's OGDEN.Allen, ALAN, at gmail.com. Get in touch with me, and I will be happy to hook you up with this formula. The supplements are Neutralite supplements, Neutralite being the #1 branded supplement, and they're very, very high quality. Here's another reason I like them. If you use these supplements and feel they're not working, you have a 100% money back guarantee. You can use them for almost the whole month and still return them and get your money back. Now, I'm going to suggest to you that you do this for at least 2 months, 60 days with your child, and see the results. So once again, you can go to my website, that's doyouhavesomethingforthis.com, and fill out an order form, or you can send me an email, Ogden, OGDEN.Allen, ALN, at gmail.com, and let's bring a little peace to you and your family. Let's help these kids. And you know, if you don't have this problem with your children, I'm very excited for you. Chances are real good you know somebody that does. So would you be kind enough to share this information with them and have them get in touch with me, and we'll see if we can help them too. This is Alan from Vancouver, British Columbia. Have a wonderful day, and if you have children, enjoy them. They're wonderful. Bye for now.